Ladies and gentlemen, we are live.
That's right, Michael Buffer. We're live. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Good to see everybody. I'm back. I haven't done a live stream from the basement in God knows how long, since before the Great Flood. I'm here. I'm having a rough day, so I figured a great way to pull me out of the dumps is a live stream. How's everybody doing? 36 of you already. Well, that's a nice. That's an honor. The real Shrek is here. Tilden Cats. Darth Gutierrez. Oh, what's going on with that? All right, let's start answering some questions. Thanks, Adam. I'll catch you later. I was pleasantly surprised with the reveals today. I figured I'd bring them up on the screen here in a few minutes, but I thought they were surprisingly good, better than I expected, in fact. A lot of cool stuff. Let's see if I can pull it up. Good old Toy Arc. We'll use my buddies to whoosh. See if I can find the pictures. Of course, I can't find them. Bottom line, everything looks amazing. I love that they're really giving so much attention to what if. It's exciting. Top 10 NECA figure. That could be interesting. Might do that. Most expensive, that is. Thank you on the back display. Kyle, great customer. Thank you for catching a live stream. Josh, how you doing, man? Good to talk to you again. Tilden Cats. Now I said it twice. Ba-bumba. New setup indeed. So this is kind of like an old school setup. So I basically got my old microphone. This is an old podcasting microphone because my technology doesn't change all that much. And I'm set up in the basement. This is for lack of a better word, this is the live stream / podcasting setup where we're at right now. Now, what you can't see off camera here is the setup for the, oh yeah, that's the video setup. So when I film the first video down here, you'll see that setup. If you're talking about the bluish one, I think it looks kind of stupid. Darth Ecuador, I'm surviving, brother. It's going. Darth Gutierrez, I remember Luke came running in the room. He goes, "Hey, Dad, we sold that Loki." That Loki was sitting there for a while. It was driving him nuts because it was the last one. Yes, I'm definitely going to start making some Transformers videos. I'm looking forward to it. I think I like the Zombie Scarlet Witch more. Century TMI in the house. What's good, brother? J5, thank you very much. Displays are going. That's it. What you see behind me is all. Everything else has been put into storage. My collecting days are, I don't want to say on hold, but they've been rough. Comic Connoisseur, I apologize. I am so behind on emails. I've had a really rough mental health couple of days, and I've just been moving slow. I'll get to you tomorrow, or if you want to send me another email, I'll be good. I'll get you, I promise. First thing in the morning. Ryan, you've been on my list too. I know you. Yes, I do need help at RetroCon. Desperately, I need help. How many Hiss tanks am I buying? I don't know. I was going to buy a bunch. Now I think I'm just going to buy one or two. Just because the store is feeling the economy. Woo! It's feeling the economy big time. And I don't want to tie up that kind of money, you know? Not that I was expecting. I was actually kind of surprised that they did a live stream here in August. I thought it would be very quiet, but it was nice to see. I do not know if I'm getting the retro lizard. It's one of those things. If my contacts, if my Bothan spies are able to pull it up, then yes, I will be. What did you guys think of the wave? What's of today's reveals? What's everyone's favorite figure? Kyle, my best friend's going. I thought about going just to hang out, but I just can't afford it at the moment. Economy is tight. Hey, you got the Phantom. That's awesome. I'm glad you found it. That thing is tough to find because it's packed with those two bozos, which I've got on clearance for like $20. Emmy Chan's a Jigsaw in the store. Mr. Murdoch, are you Daredevil? Nah, there's always a chance of it. I don't know for sure, but I'm hoping. Yeah, that's kind of my plan, but then I redid this room and realized just how much stuff I have in storage, and I don't know. I'm kind of at a spot where it's like, do I want to open more? My store has taken over so much, and the flood really set us back. Like the flood was really, really bad. Financially, it set us back badly. So I don't know. We'll see. I did not see that they're the exclusive Storm retailer. Good for them, though. I mean, Big Bad does a good job. I can't say anything to them. I'm not even their competition. I'm a blip on their radar. I'm just a little guy. Vincent, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. It's a good time to get back into Star Wars. I mean, they're hitting stores again. I just got in and out the Wave 8 with the third sister, the fourth brother, Darth Vader. It's great stuff. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. It doesn't help that right in the middle of that ordeal, I just hit a breaking point with my full-time job and I couldn't take it anymore. And I resigned without another job. And that's starting to haunt me. Haven't found any other work. About to start doing some contract work, but I could really use a full-time job. Just because that was always part of the business plan, was to run a full-time job until I could run a store full-time. So, yeah, let's hope I find something soon. The ladies' man, how you doing, brother? How about you? Yeah, I'm sure you guys all know. You ever have a job where you just couldn't take it anymore? That's where I was at. I just could not take another day of that place. Luca Rocks, how you doing, man? You picked up the Tech on Iron Man. I'm glad you liked it. I still got a couple more in stock for anyone who wants them. Thanks, Darth. We are trying. We are up and running. The basement's, I guess I should gotta give you guys like the lowdown, right? The basement's rebuilt as of 2 weeks ago. I guess really it feels like last week we finished moving in, but we're moved into the basement. The basement's done, baby. Yeah, it feels good to be back down here. So I got 2 more YouTube videos from the living room set, and then I'm back down here. I'm multitasking, folks. Ladies, man, glad you like those Black Adam figures. Guys all got to keep an eye. I'll probably have a sale on some stuff next week. A big old sale. Robert Page, I'm looking into why your order hasn't shipped yet or why you haven't gotten a notification. Sunday. Oh, I know why. Because I ran out of Bronx figures. I had to tailor. I got it. It'll be shipping out tomorrow, Robert. I ran out of Bronx and had to wait for more. He just arrived. He's at the bottom of the pallet right now. So, yeah. Joe, what's up, man? How you doing? Good to talk to you. Oh, yeah, new tour of the basement's coming. It is bigger than ever. We added a big old shipping table. It's pretty big. It's pretty awesome the way we got it set up now. It couldn't be set up much better. Come on, y'all, smash that like. Landspeeder Luke's in the house, and he has summoned him. Hit me with them. Wrestling figures are awesome. Like, it's really amazing. What amazed me when I was putting my collection up the other day was that I have more wrestling figures than I do anything else. Like, it blows my mind. And you know what's funny? I think they bring me the most joy. Number one, I had 6 Hulk Hogan figures. I was impressed. Kyle, you'll have to hit me up sometime. Maybe the job opportunity is possible. I don't know that I'm in that. It depends on the industry and whatnot. I have not seen Prey, but I keep hearing everyone asking me, so now I have to. They're selling better. So DC Multiverse has picked up. They're now number 4, right behind Star Wars, Marvel, G.I. Joe. I got to admit, I was kind of wrong about them. The more I get them in and the more I see them and the more I get some on display, they're really it's really impressive what he's done in 2 years with that line. And he's kept the price down. I still wish it was a 6-inch scale, but I got to say, it's nice. Wandering Jedi Kenobi is the only one I haven't gotten in yet. I'm still waiting on him. It should probably ship out any week now because those figures are coming in hot and heavy. Robert Page, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know. On some hand, I feel like it might be a positive for sales because people will be like, well, I don't want to buy from Walmart or Target, but then they put those seals on there. So who knows? Hey, Wolfpack's in the house. What's up, man? Looking forward to some fantasy. I think my other fantasy league died, so it's getting rough. I love fantasy football, but my league mates are quitting. They're all growing up. Best LOD are probably the original Mattel Legends, I think, is what they were. Demolition, I think you're probably looking at the Superstars of Wrestling line from Jax. Do a power bomb. I'm going to look that up tonight. That sounds good. A lot of questions about the Jigsaw from Marvel Legends. I don't know if I'll get it. I actually check every day for him to see if he's in stock at one of my secret dealers, and I have not found him yet. I think the Robbie Reyes HasLab's pretty terrible. I'm not going to lie. Like, I like to be excited. I think it's cool that they're going comic book, right? Like, it's not like an MCU thing. They're digging down, but I think that it's risky. I think that it's real risky because this is not a classic character. Now, a 6-inch Dodge Charger sounds pretty cool. Like, they're going to trick that puppy out, and that's going to be pretty awesome. But I don't care about Robbie Reyes. Now, if it was like Johnny Blaze and a bike, that'd be different. McFarlane distribution is awful. That's the first I've heard that. Their distribution is, in my opinion, the best. Maybe not actually to stores, but like the actual distribution, he gets his stuff out when he says he's gonna. It's an interesting, a very, very interesting concept. Yeah, Ezra Miller is a scumbag. I think it's pretty sure to say. Brian, thank you, sir. Wolfpack, have a good night, brother. I don't have a clue. Hasbro is really screwing with business right now. Like, they're going to put some stores out of business. Luckily, I was prepared for this, but it's still annoying. They wrote next year for everything, and now it's all coming in stock now. So, like, I way ordered all of the Spider-Man stuff, and now it's all like, if it comes in all at once, it's like, oh, good, it came in with everything else. Thanks. Robert Page, that's the coolest thing ever. I'd love to hear about that someday. My thoughts on Funko Pops. JD Guzman, people are going to think you're a plant. There is a buy two, get one free sale on Funko Pops right now on Nerdzoic until the end of tonight. I think they're cool, but I'm getting out of them as a store. They just don't sell for me, and they take up a lot of space. So I'm getting out of them, but I think they're pretty cool. But yeah, if you guys are into Funko Pops, I have a ton of Marvel and Star Wars, some really good ones, good prices, and they're buy two, get one free right now. Maybe. That's the Crimson Dynamo wave is interesting. Every once in a while, a figure from that wave pops up at a distributor. Like I got, who did I get recently? I got somebody from that recently. Crossbones, but it's rare. Yeah, that was really disappointing that those No Way Home figures don't have swappable heads. I feel like they really, really missed on that. I haven't seen any of the Superpowers line in person yet, so I can't really comment on them. I'm a sucker for a retro card, but if they suck, they suck. Rick, I am so not plugged in right now to what's going on with figure values. I have to get back on my old routine. Was like I was pretty regular about looking daily to see what was going on. Let's see. Oh yeah, Captain Carter herself. You're not going to find her for less than 30 right now. So I was right. Probably not as hot as I thought. Link to the store, nerdzoic.com. Yeah, I picked up a couple Gundam models just to see how they go. So far, not great, but we'll see. Optic Blast. I have a few more, but I was going to save them for mystery boxes. We shall see. I haven't decided yet. Yeah, if China attacks Taiwan, Hasbro is indeed screwed. I'm screwed. The entire country is in a lot of ways. But Hasbro has been quietly moving a lot of their manufacturing out of China the last couple of years. A lot of it's in Vietnam now, and I hear even India. I think I sell more Marvel or more Star Wars than Marvel, which is interesting to me, but I think I end up getting... I don't know. I'm surprised. I thought I'd sell more Marvel, but I sell more Star Wars. Star Wars is number one. I think it's all right that they put a peg warmer in each wave, as long as it's not a bad figure. We shall see. No word on a podcast or a channel ramp up yet. I'm still trying to figure out how things are going to go. I was going to start a second business, but that kind of fell through on me. I still might do it, but if I do it, I have to do it solo. My partner isn't able to do it with me now. So we'll see. Financially, things are... I got to find another job first and see how much I can swing doing at once. Let's see. The 212th Trooper, I sold like 700 of those things. I believe that Superfly was indeed the weirdest person ever. Usual Mike, what's up? How you doing, buddy? Good to hear from you. Yes, I will have the Mythic Legions. I don't know how to say the name wave. Alithia. I don't know. But yes, I'll have that wave. TMNT movie turtle figures. Maybe I don't have any from any of my sources, but if they pop up, you best believe I'll pop on them. God, you're ugly. I think that it's a perspective. That's my brother, people. He's allowed to say it. I don't think so. All right, we got a super chat in here from Brian. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. Has the Black Series outlived its appeal? I don't think so. I don't think the Black Series can outlive its appeal. I think it is 6-inch figures are where we're at now. Like the 3 3/4 inch days are over, except for us people who really enjoy them as a nostalgia thing. I don't think that they have the same appeal. Do I think they could come back? I do. I think it really depends on the economy. I think the joy of 3 3/4 inch figures is if they are able to do the world building that goes with them. Fastest selling, either the 212 Trooper or the Red Arc Trooper, which, by the way, if anyone needs a Red Arc Trooper, I still have about 100 of them in stock. I'm even selling them as Army Builder packs, so I have a good bit of them. If I could only keep one Marvel figure, what would it be? That's actually easy. It's a 20th anniversary Captain America. Probably the best Marvel Legends figure, in my opinion. I think the new animated Wolverine's my favorite. Even though I'm not usually a huge fan of the cell shading, that picture, man, it came with a picture frame. Yeah, it appears that my HasLab prediction was indeed wrong. That's okay. Hey, Lucas, thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. What reveals that I like best? Honestly, all of the Masters of the Universe stuff. I keep telling myself, like, I have to do affirmations in the mirror. I am not going to collect Masters of the Universe. I am not going to collect this. I am not going to collect this, to remind myself that I'm not going to. But I love looking at it. It is incredible. I can't believe the play sets they have coming out. Like, I feel like it's my childhood again. It is so awesome what they're doing with that line. I got to give Mattel credit. I got the full AOA wave available, sir. No Eternals, I don't think. This is the ugly brother. My other brother. This is the ugly one. I actually sell a decent amount of vintage collection. More than I expected. I would say probably somewhere in the neighborhood of, like, I don't know, like 65, 35 Black Series to vintage. The weird thing is, I mean, not the weird thing. The thing with the vintage collection that's tough is I get so many in. Like, if you go into my store right now, you'll look and you'll see a lot of the stuff I have in stock is marked as near mint, because, like, the odds of getting stuff that I deem mint, or more specifically that Anna deems mint when she does her inspections, it's low. Like, we average like probably five out of 8 figures in every case comes in mint. I just ordered some of the heck did I order? Oh, it was the Walmart exclusive Boris and Luminara figures, because I was out of them. So we'll see how many of them come in minty versus non-minty. And it really hurts with vintage collection because there's a much higher percentage of people who watch them or who collect them in box, like I would. Oh, that sucks, man. They lost your Cobra Troopers. Which ones were they? It doesn't sound like it's on them. That sounds like a UPS thing, and UPS does that often. UPS is terrible. That's one of the reasons when I have more rare things, especially things that I don't think I get more of, I hold back like 10 of them and don't sell the entire inventory in case something is damaged or lost in the process. I don't want to disappoint people. Is the MCU phoning it in at this point? I actually don't think they are. I'm like, right now, I'm not really enjoying it. I haven't enjoyed anything in a while. I know a lot of people enjoyed Miss Marvel. It wasn't for me. Even my kids were like, Dad, this is stupid. I did enjoy Hawkeye. I gotta say, I didn't watch Moon Knight, so I can't really comment on that, but that Build-A-Figure looks awesome. But I think what they are building towards is going to be epic. I think it's going to be epic on the Endgame scale epic, but more. So they're building to Secret Wars. That's the end of this whole big buildup, and it's the whole multiverse colliding thing. Now, from what I'm hearing, they're going to be following the original Secret Wars timeline. That saddens me. I wish it was the old school Secret Wars timeline or the newer one, like the one that was 2015, I think. But either way, I love that storyline, so I'm all in for it. And really, like, they could do so much with it, because the whole idea is that all these different universes and multiverses collide. So they could have like a one-off appearance from the real Tony Stark, and it wouldn't be breaking his death, because he's still dead as long as he ends up not living through the incursion. Yeah, the pace of new figures is really tough, and the acquisition of new licenses that have been coming out, it makes it really, 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 really hard to keep up. It's impossible for collectors to keep up with that. I would not be surprised. I would say probably next year. It seems like they come out with 1 year of eclectic X-Men every year for Marvel. One wave of eclectic X-Men. Last year it was the strong guy wave. The year before that, I forget. But they usually don't sell super well unless they have like classics in there. So who knows? I'll tell you what, the Bonebreaker wave has not been a great seller for me. If anyone's looking for it, keep an eye. I think I have just Wolverine at a low price now, lower price. So I think he's down to $22.99. But I'll have more soon. Oh, I have all of them now. Bradley, I didn't talk about that yet. I hate that thing. I think that looks terrible. At first, I was like, is that Silver Surfer? I think that does not look like Iceman. It looks terrible. Spider-Man 2099. I don't know what's going on with that. So Hasbro has a bunch of reruns that they're doing that have been delayed repeatedly and repeatedly and repeatedly. And this goes back over a year now to when they had the Infinity Saga stuff. I'm still waiting on my first set of cases from the Thor Thanos 2-pack. So from what I can understand, Hasbro, in order to catch up, moved a bunch of stuff around in their production schedule, and a lot of things that did not get second printings yet. And I think like Symbiote Spider-Man's a victim of that. I think that the Bat and the Alley Viper are victims of that, because I never saw solid cases come out. Now, my solid cases of Bats, I'm starting to see them hit now, but for the most part, Oh, I like the new Galaxy packaging, hands down. I did get a HasLab Galactus. I don't know where I'm going to put it. No SH Figure Arts Star Wars. SH Figure Arts, I can't get, they won't sell them to me. Bandai will sell them to me at a point where I lose money, and I can't do that. And Bandai sucks. So there you are. Someone asked about the Storm collectibles being exclusive to Big Bad Toy Store. Yeah, they're part of the whole thing. That's all one thing. It used to be Bluefin, then they canceled everyone's accounts, and so we only are going to deal with big stores. It's disappointing. If Mephisto is a tier, then I would be in. Like, if that's the only way I'm getting a Mephisto figure, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Francis, thank you. Yeah, I thought I'd do something a little different with the background. So, let's see what I can show you. We have wrestling, MCU, just regular Marvel. I'm not the X-Men, though. Animated Turtles, Spider-Man, X-Men, half DC, half Star Wars. The bottom that you can't see is my Turtle movie figures, and then on the other side is what I got from Mythic Legions. But all I have down there right now is Krampus, because all my other Legions figures were in the flood. They're not damaged, but I don't know where I put them. I packed them in a box somewhere, and I can't find them. Like when I was packing up the stuff that wasn't damaged. I don't know what to think of that. Like, I made a video a few months ago saying that I thought that was complete bull crap, that there was no way he actually outsold Marvel Legends. But as time has gone on, and I've done this toy sales more, I'm still selling a ton more Marvel Legends to DC, but with the velocity that DC figures come out, it seems like they're coming out more than Marvel Legends. The clearance on the Marvel Legends, I think the distribution thing is part of the problem there. Toddy makes sure everyone's got a chance for it. I do think it's weird that they haven't they haven't officially revealed She-Hulk yet, because I don't have her up on the site. It's annoying. I do know why Return of the Sith Obi-Wan, if you're talking about the archive one, I was talking about this a few minutes ago. You might have heard it. I'm a little behind on comments, but this is the initial ones that came out as part of the wave sets. They came out and then they never did their rerun. Like usually there's a rerun of solid cases. Those never came out. I'm still waiting on my solid Obi-Wans. Meanwhile, I got my solid Darth Revan's months ago. It's very odd. Man, a Masters of the Universe video game would be pretty sweet. I would hang tight on Symbiote Spider-Man, Sandman, and Spider-Man 2099. I have all of them on pre-order sold out because I'm actually worried that they're going to end up getting canceled. I still haven't seen them yet. If they show up for me, you'll get an email. Make sure you're on the email list. But yeah, Symbiote Spider-Man, I definitely will have him. The question is just when, because he keeps getting pushed. But Sandman and Spider-Man 2099, they should have been out a year ago. I think the exclusives suck. I don't think they have to put a peg warmer in each wave. I think it's nice that they do it, not because it's a peg warmer, but because it gives a chance to get a character who, people really, so for example, Jimmy Wang, is he the peg warmer? Maybe, but there's a lot of people who want that figure, myself included. So I can say, hey, look, I have Jim from The Office. So it's nice that they're able to put figures that are not going to necessarily fly off the shelves. I wouldn't call them peg warmers, though, but even though they end up as peg warmers. But I don't think they do it with the plan of them being peg warmers. I'll probably have every brand on sale next week. My inventory level is insane, and I need to get some stuff going. I do have some stuff on sale now, but it is mostly off-brand stuff that I'm clearancing out. If you guys are looking, like Princess Bride, what else is there? Like, there's stuff up there now that you're not going to find anywhere cheaper on the internet. My Funko Pop 2-for-1 sale. There's some loose figures from the Flood still that didn't sell. There's some NECA, AEW figures, all getting clearanced out right now. Go check it out. I don't think you'll find cheaper prices anywhere on the interwebs. If you go onto the website, go to the very top when you get there where it says clearance in red. Oh, yeah, Ezra is going to hurt everything with the Flash, man. That guy really screwed the pooch. And in fairness, they screwed the pooch for keeping him along as long as they did. I'm with Billy on this. Give me all the exclusives, please. Yeah, Darwin does look disappointing, but it's not like he's a great character design. They are, from what I see, NECA seems to be running about 30 days behind schedule. I haven't checked the dates recently, and NECA's honestly terrible with actually updating dates. They just wait until they're due and then say, hey, here we go. But they, like all of the gargoyles, have been 30 days late. So I would assume that we're going to start seeing that soon. I just got hit with like $5,000 worth of stock from them in the last 2 weeks. So I wouldn't think much longer. Kang is actually on its way to me now, so I'll have Kang in stock next week. So anybody who wants a Kang, now's the time to go get it off of the pre-order. I thought the Venom set was pretty cool. I don't need it. I mean, like, how many Venoms do you need? But I got a movie Venom. That's the only Venom I need. But it looks great. Jay Carrot, thank you. Have a great night. So on the right, ladies man, is actually a sound blanket because that muffles my voice because the studio for the channel is right there. So you can see my whole setup there. That sound blanket is directly in front, behind the camera, basically, and it muffles my voice. And then over here, I have more sound stuff. I actually have a TV on the wall over here for when I'm down here. It's a pretty sweet setup, as Cartman would say. Pretty sweet. Oh, Mythics are great. I love them. They do sell very quick. What kind of cases are they behind me? These are Hemnes IKEA bookcases. They're the ones that are real wood. That makes sense. I don't know that I've seen it at retail, but then again, I'm not. There's something behind you. That's creepy. That scared the crap out of me a little bit. I have seen the leaked pictures of Ironheart's suit. It looks like Iron, or it looks like War Machine. Podcast is still in the works. Went through, this is kind of hard to say, went through a little bit of like a mental lapse this week. Really struggled mentally. Still am. That's why I'm on here tonight, because it really helps me to do this. Brings me back up. But I've been really in the doldrums, so to speak. So all of my projects have been kind of put on hold. I've been maintaining the store, but that is all I've been able to do. Back to Happy Talk. Oh, yeah, we'll definitely get an episode 1 Anakin eventually. Sandman's on Big Bad, apparently. I don't know if he's in stock. Now, if he is on Big Bad for pre-order, that means they are pre-ordered from the same batch as me, so we get them right around the same time. Jimmy Woo. No, I think that General Lando is double packed out of stupidity. Like it's right up there with the HasLab lightsaber. I think it's just not thinking. Sensei Jeff, just like the channel, nerdzoic.com, nerdzoic.com. Yeah, there's still some stuff up there from the flood sale, mostly the wrestling stuff. There's some NECA stuff, too, up there pretty cheap. So if you go up in the clearance, there's still some cheap stuff. Hey, that's awesome, Todd. Todd is a great customer. I've seen your name multiple times, so I remember it, which is pretty crazy that I remember. Dennis, nothing good. It is such a hard thing to do. I've gotten nowhere with it, and I'm so afraid that I'm going to institute it and make it broken. And if I do that, it could be very ugly. So it's a work in progress. I have some developers coming up with ideas. I paused it to get some other things done, but it's something I very much want to do still. Thank you, Lucas. I appreciate that, man. The man, the myth, the legend. I try. Cobb Vanth should be shipping soon. I haven't seen anything hide nor hair to him one way or the other, but I have seen him start showing up in some places. Mr. Franks, I saw you order. Are you building an army of Deathstrokes? I have not heard anything yet. I do have him on order with multiple retailers, so when he comes in, I should get him relatively early. I hope to have international shipping eventually. It's just so expensive. It's not something I could ever do. And charge a reasonable price. It's almost like I'd be better off like licensing the Nerdzoic name to sellers in other countries and helping them set up stores and charging a royalty fee. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. But it's really, because trying to distribute to other countries from the US is terrible. Anna Perez says, please read this comment. So, of course, I have to. Nothing on Fire Lord. I mean, him like everybody else was slated for next spring, but I think they just put that as everything now. Guys, I have 155 people in here. Holy cow, that's awesome. I'd kill for a glass of water, but I'm not getting up. Deadpool Boy loves my videos. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Arthur, how you doing, man? Let's see. If Hasbro made a Marvel Legends fate, well, so I love the classics, if you can't tell. Like, I love it when they do retro figures. That said, the Bath, like the Bath that I've been wanting forever is Mephisto, right? Like, I think that's everybody. So that's what I want to see. As far as what's in it, I'd like to see some re-releases. Maybe not straight re-releases, but upgrades. Specifically, I would love to see a new Daredevil. I would love to see... God, my brain's kind of bleh at this point. I could use an adult beverage, but now's not the time. I should be at Legion's Con. For anybody in Pennsylvania, RetroCon is coming up at the end of September. It's a pretty big con. It's a newer con. I will be there. I have a booth. I'm super excited. Be bringing a ton of inventory. Can't wait. Can't wait. Guys, this has been a blast, but I am exhausted. It has been a incredibly difficult couple of days. Like I said, really been struggling with some mental stuff. So this helped me a lot coming and hanging out with you guys. I appreciate you all very much. Thanks for pulling me out of the doldrums. I needed it. But I'm going to get rolling. Guys, thank you. Stay nerdy, all right?